just find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. La da 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 da. Dream of me. La da 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 da. La 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 la. Dream of me. Dee da da ba ba. Hey, happy Saturday to all. Thanks for being here. I think I just saw Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Art show up too. Hi, friends. Yeah, pretty much said hi to everybody over there, but I'm so glad everybody's here today. Yeah, midday on a Saturday. I figured why not? Got something to do tonight, but nothing going on now. There's Tana. Hey, how did it go last night? I hope you met that widower or somebody who had something in common. Oh, you're liking my hair? Oh, thanks. I just got out of the shower. So nice to see everybody. Well, yeah, happy Saturday. Lunchtime Lenormand. I do have 3 or 4 Lenormand decks now, so I thought it might be kind of fun to use those, but anything's game. And as always, I went ahead and just pulled something for us to get started with, right? So let's see. I'll go ahead and put it up right there, a little group energy reading, and I'll share the screen real quick. So yeah, as I get ready, I just shuffle and I say, welcome, friends. Zina is with us. Her love of all surrounds us. Her faith in all supports us, and her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make me a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve me of the bondage of self so that I may see clearly, open to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all. So be it. And we are grounded, protected, surrounded by love and light. And as I always say, who would you like to invite in? If somebody cherished you in life the way Zina cherished me, please feel free to invite them in. Yeah, so, and again, that's Zina right up there at the top. Yeah, my mom in life and spirit guide in death. Yeah, my hair is purple. It's been purple for quite a while. I call it pandemic purple because I probably wouldn't have done it before the pandemic. I was going to go ahead and color it again today. It's getting a little light. I like it a little bit darker, but let's see. So let me go up and just first of all say hi again to everybody real quick and make sure I have everybody start, and then I'll do this little group reading. Charlotte got here early. Thank you, dear. And let's see. People are just basically showing up and saying hi. So nice. And again, I'm so glad you guys are all here. Yeah, I hope your book is going well, Connie. I bet it is. I'd love to read on that as always. It's always fun to see where you're at. And so many great people here. Yeah, live people. Tiffany saying hello to all the amazing live people. And Indigo Jaguar, like I said, is here. Connie B, Nancy Riker, Tana. Can't wait to hear how things went last night. Let's see. So, okay, I'm sure Justin's mom, I'll star that. She would like to know how something's going legally. I can maybe use some Kipper cards or something like that. It went really well. Oh, here, let's see, just before we do a group energy reading. It went well. Didn't meet any guys really, but 3 lovely ladies that worked there welcomed me, and we sat at the same table, danced a few fast ones. It was fun. Nice. I love it. Very, very nice. Yeah. Well, hi, Reading by Paris. Nice to meet you, dear. Thanks for showing up. So, all right, let's get back to our little group reading here. And I'll tell you what I saw. So I thought it was sort of interesting, not only do I pull the Tiny Tarot, but I also pull some Lenormand and some Kipper. And then I go ahead and I always pull the little Synchro Signs. And I just thought it was sort of interesting the way they're very, I don't know, side by side. Nancy, I'd be happy to, and Tiffany got you starred. Nancy got you starred. Yeah. All right, let's see. So what first came out was the King of Swords, and all I could hear was, just be impeccable with your word, right? Either somebody's coming through that's going to be telling you the truth, or or you are going to embody the King of Swords, right? Hey, Kareen, I would love to give you a mini read. The King of Swords. And again, it's sort of funny because then I got the key to success is learning how to receive your gifts. Okay, that's what I heard. And then I went ahead and I pulled the little Synchro Signs, and what do I get but the key and basically the Judgment guy, which is the King of Swords, right? The guy who's going to tell you the way it is and is really kind of, making sure you're following the rules. And so I thought that was sort of weird that that's what came up. And then I got the yin and yang, but it's sort of a yin and yang that's at odds. There's no still point here. And I think what I heard was that this season coming up, the Christmas tree season, the Thanksgiving season, all of that, just don't lose sight of what it's really about. It's such a whirlwind. And look, I think it's kind of funny because I thought to myself, oh, look, it does sort of look like a Christmas tree upside down when you take that whirlwind. But, Christmas and all the stuff that we do at the altars during this time of year can really bring a lot of depression for people and let them feel like they're on their own, like they're you're an island, right? You're all on your own. So I think what I'm hearing here is just don't forget the truth of the situation, which is that we are all one, that we do come together, that, the key is that, put your judgments aside, gather together during these times, especially with people who are feeling depressed and possibly lonely, right? Yeah, because there are a lot of people out there. Those are all eyes. And people are watching how you're receiving your gifts and how you're sharing your gifts, right? Yeah. All right. Connie, I'm going to go ahead and, Mama Bear, let's see. Oh, thanks, Indigo Jaguar. I like your energy too. All right, let's see. So Justin's mom, let's see. Did I find, let me see who I've got started so far, and then I'll go back. Yep, I do. Okay, so I've got Justin's mom, Tiffany Tisdale, Nancy Riker, Kareen Binter. Then I have, for the rest of the year, I love that. Well, it's not much longer, is it? And then Mama Bear said she'd like a mini, so I'll go ahead and star you. And Connie B. And if you're here, honey. And then, hi, Pamela. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks for being here. All right. So anyway, I'm saying invite some people in. Let's make that their altars that can get a little squirrely, a little less squirrely, and a little more giving, right? Yeah. Hi, Athena from Facebook. Thanks for being here. I'd be happy to star you. You're about number 7, so you'll have to be just a little bit patient. But I would love to. All right. Welcome. I'll go ahead and I'll pull this out. Well, I did call it Lunchtime Lenormand. Let me go ahead and I'll stick that little banner up here. Although this one does say happy hour, but it is what it is. And but all the stuff applies. I've got Tiny Tarot, Lenormand, Kipper, all kinds of stuff. So thanks, Miss Charlotte. You're very kind, dear. My readings are worth the wait. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go to who I've got started. So Justin's mom. Actually, for this one, I'm going to go ahead and go with Kipper because Kipper has fantastic cards about lawsuits and court. And let's just see what's around that and what's coming up, okay? Yeah. All right, Karen. Thanks for being here, sweetie. Dropping by to say hello, however it works for you. Yeah, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you can. It helps. And the reason I came on again so quickly is I'm probably off on another adventure here pretty soon, and just wanted to fill in some time and, yeah, spend some time with you guys before that happens again. Yeah, so, all right, Justin's mom. Let's see what's going on with this lawsuit. And again, don't forget, entertainment purposes only. Of course, it's nice to... It's nice to consult the cards, I feel. I feel like it just sort of gives you a way to, I don't know, see what the truth is in there for you, right? Okay, here we go. Lawsuit, how's Justin's mom, Zahida, I believe. How is it going to turn out? Okay, so I have a feeling it's going to take a while, all right? It says a long way. Either you've come a long way or it will still be a long way. But a long way to a pleasant outcome is what I'm seeing. Because it goes a long way, pleasant letter. Does it have something to do with your work? an occupation, dear? Praying they settle out of court. I don't know who they are. Does it have anything to do with a good lady? And yeah, I'd love to know what it's about. Let me see. So it says to me that in the thoughts of this court person, you'll be gaining a lot of money, and that you've been through grief and adversity and theft of something in your household. Does that make sense to you, dear? Let me go look and see where you are. So yeah, you've been this has been weighing you down for a while, and again, it's a long time coming. Does that make sense to you, dear? So prison, main person, and unexpected money, and there's a change coming. You've been working at it, but the change is definitely coming, and you're going to be receiving a gift from a good gentleman. Something. Yeah, and from everything that you've been meeting, you fell through my concrete patio steps where you live. Huh. Well, okay, so that's interesting. So, a pleasant letter. Hold on one second. Let me just look and see where there's the court person. So the court person's thought is that you're going to win. Grief and adversity and theft from the house. And where was it? It was concrete patio steps where you live. Yeah. So it's been a journey with the court, but look at that. It's gonna wind up. It'll wind up with great happiness. So here, look. This is what I have. I have a journey, court, great happiness, and you're a rich girl when you're gone too far, because you know it don't matter anyway. Yeah. So I see that coming out good. Oh, honey, I'm sorry that you have nerve damage from it, but I do see that coming out as a good thing, at least monetarily. Yeah, monetarily it works out, and you'll have to let me know. But that's what the cards are saying, is that yeah, it works out monetarily. Yeah, that you're going to receive again. There's that pleasant letter. Receive a pleasant letter. And you'll be gaining lots of money, and look, gaining lots of money, and unexpectedly so. Yeah, nice. Yeah, wonderful. And it's 11 with 1, so that's 11-1. I'm going to say that you're on the right track. All right. Well, I wish you lots of luck, Justin's mom. That's never any fun, especially at your own place. Hi, Tiffany. Tiffany is up. Tiffany Tisdale. She's wondering if I can tell you how your husband's job is going to go. Husband's job. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and stick with. I want to stick with Kipper. Anything in particular that you'd like, my dear? Tiffany started a new job. It seems to be going good. Might be leaving town. You know what? It's Lunchtime Lenormand. Let's go with Lenormand. Lenormand. Let's see what's around your husband. Yeah, me too. Love Hall & Oates. Okay, so this is for Tiffany. Tiffany's husband is starting a new job. And let's see. So right now I'm saying that what I'm seeing is the clouds. So it's they're just as unsure as you are. Okay. It might be going good. But oh, look at that. Now, isn't that funny? So right now you're kind of unclear about whether or not he's going to be leaving town. That's what that ship card is, taking a trip. But there's going to be a surprising message coming I get the feeling he's not going to be going, or that it does bring you sunshine, or that he is. Yeah, no, look, it's like, yeah, he's going to get a proposition. You're going to enjoy the solitude. It's something that makes your marriage work, is what I'm hearing. That this works well for you. So here, the clouds right now, you're not to know, you're asking about it, this trip, and it's going to come quickly. And again, it's a message about your home and family. And then I thought he was going to stay. It's sunshine, but for you, it's sunshine when this path to it's like kind of a new beginning. It's a new way of living. And to have the proposal and the lily, it really turns you into all you can be. It allows you to rely on yourself and your own ways of attracting things and bringing in the good stuff. And that it's sort of a cross to bear for your relationship, but you guys get through it because you talk a lot online and you'll communicate via email. He's really good at communicating. Is that true? Yeah. See, there's like the lover's communicating card. Or maybe it's that he has a hard time doing that, but he's going to learn how to do it. He's definitely true. And look, he's going to send you friendship and love letters. Yeah, you guys, I think it's going to grow nicely. It becomes, it helps you grow your foundation and your love, and you're both doing what you need to do on either end. Yeah. And look, it's the key to love. Yeah. And stability. Yeah. So I would go ahead and just go with it. Well, I would say that about anything anyway, but that's just me. Yeah. So I would say that he's going to enjoy it. It is going to involve some travel and, but that's good for your relationship somehow. All right, Tiffany. Yeah. Very cool. Well, thanks for being here, my dear. And Nancy is up next. She says, can you tell me how the next 2 months will be? So that I am going to go to Kipper. Kipper's got that timing card that I love. And let's just let everybody know. So I've got Nancy next, Kareen, Mama Bear, Connie B, and then Athena. Thanks for being patient, you guys. And hi, Lisa Rhodes. Happy to read for anybody else. I can be on for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half today. But and it doesn't have to be that long either. Just wanted to come on and say hi. Yeah, lovely to see everybody, though. Okay, so Nancy, the next 2 months, I'm going to use that neat card that's called Expectation. Okay. Yeah, the card of expectation. Oh, good. I'm glad you found that appropriate, sweetie. Thanks for being here, Tiffany. And everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and share if you want. Tell people about it. And always hit the bell, because I never know when I'm going on, right? All right, Nancy, the next 2 months. Next 2 months for Nancy. Oh, my. And look, that's exactly what it opened to, was the expectation card. Yeah, see. Yeah, so let's see what the next 2 months will be. I'm going to go and look with you. Isn't it always with you in the house, my sweet Nancy? I think you have a lot of like home stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Nah, I don't care. I'm happy, Miss Charlotte, to answer questions anytime you want to ask them. I never say there's too many myself. You should see me. I know I just got an answer, but can I ask again? Okay, so expectation. Let's see what's inside. Next 2 months. Like I said, expectation about home and living for somehow. So I guess what it's telling me, though, is so the next 2 months, they're going to tell you about what's going on in your home and family. Okay. That's the main person. Hold on. I'm going to go find you. And again, if you guys want a private reading, I'm always available. Yep. So there's some beautiful, geez, and I really shuffled well. I mean, at least it felt like I did. So here's the pleasant letter. Let me see if I can do this real quick. If I do that and flip them, let me do this so you can really see it. So here's the pleasant letter. Here's the main person, and then here's receiving a gift. All right. So I get the feeling that in the next 2 months, there's going to be some letter that comes that's going to bring a change, sweetie, and kind of release you from if you are feeling like you're in a prison of some sort, of even of your own making, right? If you do feel like you're kind of in a prison, this meeting that's going to fix that, it has been a long time coming. But there's that meeting, and it's going to bring about a change and a new beginning for you. Yeah. No grandkids or anything in the picture, are there? Ooh, maybe even a new success in love. Somebody who's got high honors and thinks of you as a good lady. They've been through adversity and grief. A lot of players. Look at that. The rich girl and good gentleman together bring great happiness. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to say that you're receiving some sort of pleasant letter that you should be watching for in the next 2 months. Excuse me. That's going to be bringing some type of, like I said, just like in the beginning, ability to receive, help you receive. Yeah, which is hard for some of us, right? Some of us have a really hard time receiving. So, yeah. All right. So the next 2 months are going to be about receiving. And again, yeah, receiving and learning how to receive something that comes via a pleasant letter. I can't wait to hear. All right. Let's see. Thanks for being here, Nancy. And of course, you'll let me know. Corrine, hopefully you're still here. She says she'd love a mini read. Any particular indigo? Here, let me think about going with. Yep, you can. I will go ahead and star you, Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. And Miss Charlotte, my trading teacher is starting another program that he'll be teaching online. That is just a money grab. Okay, here, I'll go ahead and star that as well. All right, so let's see. Corrine. Call in Corrine. You're welcome, Nancy. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Always so nice to see you. Yep, Corrine Vinter on base. And what is it that she just wants a mini read? Let me make sure I didn't star anything else by her. Nope. All right, so then I've got, after Corrine, I've got Mama Bear, Connie B, Athena, Miss Charlotte, and Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts. And Kiba and Marsha. Well, hi, guys. So lovely to see you today. Sorry for coughing in your ear. Yeah, Marsha and Kiba in the house. Nice. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and, since it's Lenormand, I'm going to go ahead and go to Lenormand, Corrine, and see what's coming up for you, my dear. Yeah, thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Always nice. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and do that little magic card shuffle. Again, I only call it the magic card shuffle because my kid plays magic cards. And he likes to shuffle them this way. And I find it gives a nice little even shuffle break. Yeah. All right. My wife is in and out. Your wife is in and out? Oh, your Wi-Fi, I bet. I'm like, thanks for sharing. All right, your Wi-Fi is in and out. No worries. It'll be here for you if you happen to have to go. All right, Corrine, let's see what's happening. For you, my dear, it has something to do with a read for December. Yeah, with so the tower. Now, this is not like the tower in tarot at all. This is more of a building, baby steps kind of tower. Are you thinking about going to school at all? Are you thinking about furthering your education? Something to do with moving up the steps of the ladder, creating your own kingdom and castle, right? All right, so let's see what that says. With a best friend, and it brings tons of abundance and luck. Oh, and love. So get on it, girl. In the next month, whatever that is. And it's basically saying that you need to clear some room for it. Okay. Yeah. That, take what you've learned so far, right? Take what you've learned, discard the things you don't need, write down the things that were really important in your diary, keep a journal. It's, because that's honestly, a lot of times that is the key to success and stability, is the ability to go back and remember what it is you've reaped and sowed. Okay. Yeah. So reap and sow that stuff. I'd say December is going to be a beautiful month for you. Yeah. And that you and a partner, I wonder if it's the gal that I've met. And, just doesn't a partner as in, and it could also be love partner, but I get the feeling this is more of a friend partner, a friend who's, again, you've got lots of abundance coming with through a stroke of luck and love. And I hear it again. Get on it, girl. That it's going to come this month. Yeah, but you've got to make room for it. Okay, Kareen, got to make room for it. Clear the way, journal, keep all the stuff that's important and throw away the stuff that isn't. That's going to be the key to success and stability. Okay. Yeah. And your ability to have a fantastic partnership. Yeah, that ends wonderfully. Look, proposal for, a gift of a home and sunshine. Geez, Kareen, can I have your life, please? So get to work on building it. Okay, get to work on building it. I love it. Love that for you. Mama Bear, still here, my dear? Mama Bear would like a mini. Whoops. Also maybe for the month. Yeah, let's see. Mama Bear, did you have anything in particular that you would like to, ask? You're welcome, Kareen. Love it, honey. What a lovely, lovely month. December is going to be great. Yeah. And don't forget to give as much as you receive, right? Learn how to receive, but don't forget how to give, okay? All right, Mama Bear. Calling Mama Bear. Yep. Oh my gosh. How did I know that that's what it was going to be? Calling Mama Bear. Mama Bear. Calling Mama Bear. This one's for you, dear. Ooh, it's about taking a new pathway. And that you too need to journal. That it really does help remind everybody of where the joy comes from. And it's saying journal the joy and journal the endings, because that's what helps us grow. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So let me go see what's right around you, my dear. Okay. Wonderful. I feel like my feed's a little bit delayed today. Hopefully not that bad. Okay, Mama Bear. Yep, a dream is a wish your heart makes. Let's see where you are. Yeah, this is your partner coming in fast. There's some sort of surprising message that is being kept secret right now, but it's coming soon. Look, it's a lucky new beginning that leads to stability. Let's go see where you are. Yeah, so you've got to trust that whatever this is, Mama Bear, whatever's coming up, whatever it is, you're gonna trust that pathway, right? Because not only it tends to be the right pathway, right? Often when it comes out of nowhere, you've just got to trust that it's been written in the book almost even there, right? A lot of people don't like the cross. I'm not one of those. I feel like the cross represents those really important lessons that we signed up for long, long ago, way before we came. And yes, we did. We said, yep, I would like a little bit of that, believe it or not. Yes. And that we know that it's a gift, that really it is a gift, even though it doesn't feel like it. Oh my, right? Yeah. And sometimes that it can take forever. But those three things, to know that the waiting and and the ouch and the waiting is really key to success. And that's where the love comes in, and that's where the friendship grows, right? Yeah. The endings are what bring the most growth, is what I'm hearing. So when there are endings and there are new pathways that show themselves to you, surprisingly maybe, just know that you're headed in the right direction, and that this is where those lessons lie for you. Okay. So yeah, hard. I'm always reminded of, I know it sounds so silly, but because I am a good Jewish girl or whatever, but I'm always reminded of Christ and how he said, I'm coming. And yes, I did agree to do that. And yes, I'm following through. Even though, dang, that must have been freaking crappy if you ask me. How selfless and tenacious, and I don't know if that makes any sense to you. All right. Oh, and then look, shuffled again. But when that pathway shows itself, Mama Bear, you take it. All right. You take it, and know that we're all here patting you on the back and saying, you go, girl, you go. All right, Mama Bear, thank you so much for being here. You got this. Connie B. What great things will happen for me today to this weekend? Okay. Connie B. What great things are going to happen for Connie B for this weekend, basically, right? Yeah, all right. Today to this weekend. All right. Yep, she's got that. All right. Connie B, I'm going to go ahead and do that magic card shuffle. Oh, do look on the sunny side. Always look on the sunny side. Is there any other side? I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, you got this. I love it. I love the arm. Yeah. All right. How about like that? Okay, Connie B. What great things will happen for you? I like the way you're putting that. Bye, Marcia. Thanks for showing up, hon. Always nice to see you here. I feel your spirit. All right, Connie B. You are still on the list, Athena. Let me go over it one more time. So it's Connie B. Athena, you're next. Miss Charlotte, Indigo, Jaguar, Intuitive Arts, and yeah, and then that's all I've got on there. Yeah. Okay. Connie B. What great things are happening for Connie B? Okay. So, great mountains. Great challenges will happen for you this weekend. And they're challenges that allow you to hone your craft, is what I'm hearing. Oh, look. Yep. With a book, really, and abundance. So this weekend's going to bring honing activities, is what I'm going to say. No, not in a bad way. I'm going to say that these things are in a good way, because if you think about it, they're going to help you bring a new beginning for your book that leads to abundance. And there's going to be a friend who you've been networking with who is going to crack the whip and bring on some type of networking gift. Do you see that? So there's the whip, there's the dog, the good friend, the loyal and true friend, the garden party, the networking, and there's going to be some sort of gift that comes from that. You're not seeing it right yet, but they're talking about it, and they're talking about some type of proposal, because it's the way it's going to be. It's already been ordained. It's already written in the stars. You've already checked it off. I know it's true because I can feel it. You just have these baby steps that you need to go through, and your partner needs to go through, is what it's saying here. Yeah. So cut away those problems, cut away the little problems before they become big, and realize that this is all about growth. I hear the feeling it's editing. It's editing. Yeah. Cutting away the things that don't work. And that will help your project grow and become all you want it to be, and start that new beginning. Yeah. I see good things for your book, Connie. I always have. And I would say that, yeah, you just keep on keeping on. So you need to, yep, it probably needs editing. I'm working on a project and I know it needs editing, and I just can't, I'm too close to it. In fact, I keep trying and I'm like, nope, I really, this is not really what I should be doing. Somebody else should be doing this for me. So, yeah. Hi, Lisa Sargent. Welcome, welcome. I still have time for an extra question if you'd like. Connie, thank you so much for being here. And I'd say just get to that mountain of work that you've got, right? Nothing better than just digging in and getting to it. All right. Athena from Facebook. Thanks for being here, Athena. Did you have a particular question? Yeah, Connie, it is going to be a bestseller. She is. She's good. And it's already going to be a movie. I know that too. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. And if you'd like to ask your work, you're welcome. And hi, is it Shaylee? I think I got that right, maybe. Yeah, I'm doing great. Nice to see you here. If you'd like to ask a question, feel free, and I'll put you on the list. Right now, Athena is next, and then I have Miss Charlotte, Indigo, Jaguar, Intuitive Arts, and I think that's it so far. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's a bit raw in the beginning. I end up crying. Yeah, you're talking about the editing process. It's hard. It's hard to let go of stuff that you feel is important that other people don't. Yeah. So hang in there, honey. And crying, there's nothing wrong with crying. Crying is a good release and allows you to leave room for better feelings to come along, right? If you're feeling all that sad and you can't get those tears out, you're stuck, right? Cry it away. I always cry it away, and I just look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, cry, 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 girlfriend, you got this. It's making room for the next best thing. So yeah, the editing process sucks, sweetie. All right, Athena. I'm going to go ahead and clear these cards real quick for Athena's reading. And Lisa, I'd be happy to go ahead and read for you. Let's see. All right, but this particular read is for Athena. Athena Pullen. Cool last name. Yeah. All right, and I'll go ahead and I'll start Shaylee. Hopefully it's one of the two. Yeah, I'm doing great, Shaylee. Thank you for being here, honey. All right, Athena, here we go. And Athena said she would, where did I just see that? What's coming up? So what's coming up? Thanks. Lunchtime Lenormand. So I'm kind of sticking with my cute little Lenormand cards. All right. So for you as well, you're getting, a lot of people are getting this today, right? It's the crack the whip card, right? Sometimes it's also pictured with a broom. This is really just get to business, get to work. And it can also mean bossiness sometimes, but I would say that in this case, you've just got some work to get done, right? Most of the time, that's what it can mean. It can also mean, though, that you're being mistreated. But again, Athena, that would be something that you would have to tell me about, okay? Yeah. I'm going to say that no, this is crack the whip. This is get to business because that's where the joy is. Find the joy, get to the business of finding the joy in the proposal. All right. Find the joy in whatever's being proposed to you. Even though sometimes it might feel a little bit less than comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Even though it feels a little less than comfortable, it really will lead to a proposal of some sort. And it's funny because who just said repetition whip? Miss Charlotte. And she's absolutely right. Miss Charlotte saying that, repetition. Oh, and maybe you mean repetition that the whip's been coming up. But I would even say that the whip represents repetition, right? You don't just whip somebody once. You tend to go at it a few times. So I also feel like that's tenacity and follow through, and So make sure that you're doing that. And keep on task is what I'm hearing. I also hear something about that right now you're feeling like you're networking with a partner, but you thought you had it going on, but it's kind of in the clouds right now. Oh, look, and you're right next to them. So that's interesting too. So this is usually the card of like partying, networking. But again, I feel that because the partner is so close here, are you hoping to get married, sweetheart? Okay, so sometimes it can mean that. It feels all of three things at the moment with the whip. Yeah. Well, okay, so it's funny because oftentimes when you get these three cards together where you've got the garden, right, which can represent a real wedding, and then the sun and the ring, and then the two partners together, and then the clouds, right, which you're saying, oh, but I don't know where my happiness lies right now. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying that's sort of what's, that's what this is saying with the clouds. It's kind of like an Eeyore card. So, that's sort of why I made that voice, not to say that that's how you talk. And that when you're the growth in this situation for you, it's like marriage is directly related to success for you, sweetheart. Whereas that's not really the way it has to be. I just want to clue you in on that. Okay. So, but for you, it's this cloudiness. Is he going to ask me? Isn't he going to ask me? Well, am I going to follow through with my life? For you, again, this proposal of marriage is something that's very important to you. But right now it's very cloudy. So I'm going to say just the fact that the garden came up, the proposal came up, the tree, the two partners together, right, and that it's sort of in the clouds. Yeah, you've got some hurt. There's some immovable things, and you're going to find that out within the next month. There'll be a new beginning that really does allow you to figure out what's going to make this successful for you. Okay. Yeah. Athena, I want to say again, come have a private reading with me. Who wants to talk about all this kind of stuff right in public, but and we could delve deeper. I don't mean that that's bad to talk about it in public, but I'm just saying. Yeah. So if you ever do feel like having a private reading, please don't forget, I am always available. And here, I'll show that real quickly. So if you're interested, just reach out to me at zinasplacetarot@gmail.com. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Athena. Yeah. And hopefully that hit home for you. Miss Charlotte. So your question was, well, you're getting the vibe that it's just a money grab, but he does know his stuff. Is it something you should invest in as another class? I'm going to go ahead and use the pendulum if that's okay. So should Miss Charlotte invest in a class with this trading teacher who is starting another program? Dear pendulum, please show me a yes. I think you could probably see that. I just am amazed always. Oh, thank you. And I haven't asked yet, but there's a no. Okay. So should Miss Charlotte invest in this class? Yeah, I'm getting a no, Miss Charlotte. I don't know. Maybe find out more about it, but that's a pretty big no. Yeah. Maybe find out more about it. Okay, sweetheart? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. All right. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, yes. Hi, Shawana Skinner. Shawana. Like that name. Yeah, welcome, my dear. If you'd like to ask a question. You learned how to interpret Lenormand from me? Oh, well, that makes me feel good, sort of. I hope I do it justice. There is a gal out there. Her name is Lisa as well, and I learn a bit from her. And then I just feel like Zina comes through on Lenormand so easily, right? Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. So Athena, I did. Miss Charlotte. Let's see. I've got Indigo Jaguar, Intuitive Arts. Hi, sweetheart. I'm thinking about going back to school for art therapy minor next fall. A few cards. Sure. I'd love that. I hope you're still here. And Shawana, I will go ahead and star you, my dear. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So I'm thinking about going back to school for art therapy minor. That sounds so lovely. An art therapy minor. What do I want to do for you? A few cards on education. Let's do this. Let's use Lenormand, and we will. Oh, okay, Heather. Thanks, honey. Heather, let's do Lenormand, and let's try looking what's around the tower, because that's pretty much school, right? Yeah, let's see what's around the tower for you. And we'll see what the cards have to say. Again, thanks for being here, everybody. So nice to see everyone. Actually going to be going off on some more adventures, so be sure to hit the bell, right? Notification bell. I'm going to try to do some lives from some pretty cool places, but so far it hasn't been all that great as far as internet signal. So I'm hoping for better things this next adventure time. Yeah, I would ask him for more details. Absolutely. All right, Heather, are you ready? So let's see what's happening with Heather and going back for an art therapy major or minor. Well, I think you're going to become everybody's best friend. I think you're going to find that this is a very loyal and true profession to be in, and that you're going to make a very loyal and true friend to anybody who might need art therapy. You might even meet your most loyal and true friend. Okay. But I say it leads to just wonderful, wonderful things. Yeah. And look at that. Yeah. So did you hear about it through a friend? Because what I'm seeing is a friend networking, and then there's the college itself. There's the school. Remember we said we were going to do it. It said though that they're little problems, but I get the feeling that and that's the key to success is kids and taking a new. So art therapy for children or art therapy, yeah. Let's see what she has to say, Heather. What are you saying, sweetie? Yeah. Well, becoming everybody's best friend. Yeah. Okay. So your care coordinator told you about it, and that there's a way to. Are you doing it online, hun? Is it an online school? Your care coordinator told you. So again, I'm seeing the key to success for this new beginning is to take this pathway that's going to come your way. Yeah, I would say I think you should. And it's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna say that right now, but you're in person. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna find it more difficult than you thought, and you're gonna kind of have to shed your skin and grow bigger already, right? Yeah. So it's some new way, but you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I just see you really having a good time with it. But you're gonna have to kind of like cut out all the stuff you already know. Doesn't that sound strange? But it's true. Look, so it says the book, lucky, keeping what you already know, because you do have a bit of education in it already, is what I think I just saw you say. What'd you say? You already have a BFA in painting, right? But you're going to have to clear, and that's why you're hesitant, is because you know it's going to be hard. Yeah, nah, but there's going to be this partner who comes out of the clouds, who makes it much easier for you to become all you can be, and says to you, "What? You're amazing already. Get to it and grow. It might be a long journey, going to take months, but it's what you've been wishing for, and it's where your heart's desire is." Yeah, and it'll be a good business for you. People will love it. They're going to think of you as an authority. Yeah. Oh, look at you. Yeah. So at the very end, stability, querent, proposal. Go for it. If it was me, I would go for it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense too. You have a slight learning disability. Sure. So that's the mountains, and that's that's the mice. Go for it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And it brings so much stability and grounding to you. Yeah. It's a long journey. It's okay. Things that take a while are worth having, I say. Okay. Yeah. So tenacity, never give up. Yep. And you go for it. I love that for you. Yep. Take the proposal. Do it. Take the proposal. It doesn't mean you're married yet. You're not married to the idea, but you get to do it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Get to start it. All right. I think it was Shaylee last time you were here, honey. And if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Will things change with Alex? So let's see. Alex Lenormand, you are so welcome, Heather. I'm so glad you came today. Thank you for sharing with me and us. Yeah. All right. So, and Heather wanted, Lisa wanted to know if you're doing it for therapy, for teaching. Yeah, I think she's doing it for her to be a teacher. I might be wrong about that, but I think she's looking to do it to help others as well. I think she'll just help herself anyway, but yeah. All right. Sure, of course, Athena. If your partner sends his name and hops on there, certainly can. Yeah, I think that's great. I love it. I was getting into, I bought a bunch of singing bowls and doing sound healing. And I just think if we all just concentrate on putting the good stuff out there. Yeah. All right. So let's see. How will things change with Alex? I'm going to give Alex your as the partner card, okay? And let's see what's happening with Alex. Again, whip, 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 whip everywhere. Is Alex not very nice to you, my dear? That's what I'd like to ask. I just get the feeling maybe Alex is not so nice to you. Either that or you're the one who's not so nice to Alex. But somebody's not being nice to somebody with the whip out there like that. So no, he's not very nice to you, sweetie. Is that what you're saying? So he's not really very nice to you. First of all, things need to change with you and not Alex, right? He's not very nice to you, yeah. But you're feeling stuck because you feel like you've wished for him. That this is somebody who you've put in a lot of time with. A dream is a wish your heart makes. But sweetie, you're stuck with these problems, and he's a kid, and he feels like your best friend, but it's not. See, look, best friend, partner, and then the mountains. It's a lot. It's always a lot of work, right? Does it always feel like a lot of work with him? Yeah. Yeah. Entertainment purposes only. Please never make any kind of decision based on anything that I say here. Please make sure that it's something you've checked your heart and your soul for, okay? Your heart, your soul, your head. Because what I see here is the key to success and love for you is a new beginning. Okay? Yeah. Now move on, honey. He's blocked you? Yeah. Grow. Take the new path. Yeah, and you're being guided. This is guiding. Yeah. Now, if he's currently blocking you, move on, sweetheart. And I know it hurts. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, honey. Athena, just go ahead and tell me. I really don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I'm here because I like the friendship and the camaraderie, and I don't know, and paying something forward a little bit, maybe. Yeah. No, you better not be pregnant. I don't see that. I see that anywhere. Yeah, no. Because look, this is the house, the moon. That would possibly be the pregnancy card, but that's not. It means that there's nothing there. No abundance for you. The end. Yeah. Yeah, I would not say that you're pregnant. And again, entertainment purposes only. Okay. So no, things aren't going to change with him, and I would move on, my dear. And I don't mean that in any bad way. You deserve way more than that. Okay. Somebody's blocking you. Take a hint, right? Don't need that in your life. All right, Lisa Sargent, thanks for being here. Yep. Trust your instincts, Miss Kaylee. Shaylee. And thanks, Miss Charlotte. Well, if it's Charlotte, it probably is Shaylee, right? You're welcome, my dear. You are fantastic just the way you are, okay? Some guy's ghosting you. Over. Yeah, it's over. And good riddance, right? Good riddance. All right, Lisa Sargent, hopefully you're still here, my dear. Yeah. Okay, Jason, I will go ahead and star that for Jason. Yeah. All right. Lisa Sargent, are you still here, my dear? From Facebook. She just wants a general, please. So I will go ahead and use my Lenormand again. I don't know. I love them. They really are my favorite deck, I think, these cards in this deck. I have 3 other ones sitting here, and notice I haven't picked them up yet. I don't know. There's just something about the cute little Lenormand that really just communicates so well. Yeah. Hi, Michelle Bryan Anderson and Carmela. Nice to see you guys from Facebook. Thanks for being here. If you'd like a reading, just to go ahead and type something in there if you like. Might be on for like another few minutes. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Heather. Thank you. And you got this. Yeah. All right. I got that start, Athena. Thanks. Spirit, please. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but if that means you'd like a message from Spirit, I'll go ahead and I will star you, Michelle. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. Lisa, a general. Okay, so Lisa, your general is about a letter that is coming your way, something that's in writing. It can also be a text, or in this day and age, it can be pretty much anything as long as it's written. Okay, yeah, so as long as it's written, that's what they're talking about. And sometimes, as you can see, it can be a love letter, letter of love. Yeah. Oh, and I'd say right next to the birds, it is a letter of love. So it has something to do with a letter of love. Sure, I'd have a time for a reading, Carmela. I will star you. So Lisa, I see this as being a letter, a love letter coming, and again, being right next to the lovebirds, which isn't always that way in Lenormand, but in this deck, come on, is there anything more lovely and loving than those little cute birds right there? Are you coming in? Come in to focus, please. No focus. Anyway, you can kind of tell that they are definitely in love. I don't know. I just love that. And then followed by the best friend for you. So it's saying, this is interesting. So you're going to be expecting some sort of communication about love from, somebody who you really do trust, who's loyal and true to you. And the proposal is going to come from them to take a new pathway. And it's going to feel like a real lucky, surprising proposal. And that you didn't know was coming, but really leads to something that you love. I mean, absolutely love, Lisa. And it's going to feel scary, is what I'm hearing, but that you have to trust it, because you're going to feel cloudy about whether or not it's going to have abundance. There are going to be too many endings for you, but you know what? It's really going to be the sunshine. So just trust it. And know that that's the path you're going to need to take. Okay. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. So I think that's lovely. So some kind of real nice, surprising letters coming soon. That's going to, is it someone you know? I don't know. It's somebody you know. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. I think it comes in from the joy. I think it comes in from you just being yourself. A joyful self is what I'm hearing. So keep, who just attacks problems with joy, because they know that things are stable. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what leads this to this new beginning. No, I get the feeling it's somebody new. I don't know that you know this person yet. Yeah. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Pamela. I really didn't realize you were still here, honey. Thanks for being here. You're such a doll. So Lisa, I hope I see love coming, darling. And again, entertainment purposes only. Always make decisions with your head and your heart, and that gut feeling, that soul gut feeling. All right, Shawana Skinner, Shawana Skinner, are you still here, my dear? Yeah, and after Shawana, I have Athena, but really actually for Jason, and then Michelle, and then Carmela. Okay, I'm just coming up on an hour, so if you have I'm going to say last call. If you have a question and you haven't asked one yet, feel free, and we'll call it last call. Kitchen's closing. Shawana, did you want Lenormand as well? Just a general. I find Lenormand is a nice way to get a general reading, but I do tarot and I do Kipper and all kinds of cards. So feel free if this is not what you want. All right. And then I am going to go ahead, Shawana, and do that magic card shuffle, I call it, just to make sure that the cards are all nicely shuffled. And a general. And again, thank you so much for being here and for being so patient. Everybody's been so patient today. It's hard for me sometimes to just do a short little reading. Just want to tell you everything. All right. And one last one. All right, Shawana, let's see. All right, here we go. So for you, it's about some sort of luck coming your way. Yep, lucky star. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams, you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. So you've been at it for a while, Shawana, whatever it is you've been working at, and you're about to have a nice little lucky breakthrough on this dream that you've been following, okay? Yeah, and it's been, I hear climb every mountain. Not too sure why I'm singing so much to you, Shawana, but I am hearing that, right? Ford every stream, follow every byway till you find your dream, whatever it is, however that goes. But I am hearing that. That you've been really working hard at whatever it's been, sweetheart, and over the troubles and the things that you felt were kind of in your way and a bit poisonous. But every time, I knew it was going to be you. Every time that new path, this is what I like about you, Shawana. Every time a new pathway opens up, you are right there. You're just like, yep, this is what's meant to be. I'm going to follow it, and I'm going to make the best of the situation, whatever it be. Okay. So I hear that your key to success for you, my dear, is to start journaling about your home and your family and what it is you really, really, really want. Right? Not what you think you might want, what you really, really want. What are the things that do work for you? I think you might be old enough now to know, right? What things are working for you. Write them down. Write them down. Okay, because you are just blossoming into this beautiful, beautiful lily, and you're going to be. Let me see if I can fix my camera real quick. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. You're just blossoming into this beautiful flower, and one of my favorite things about this. You just started doing that. I'm glad. One of my favorite things about this deck is this card, the lily. If you can see, it doesn't have any little bees around it right now, but it should, right? It's got lots and lots of pollen, and it's attracting them. It's attracting the bees. It's attracting all that stuff, right? It's growing into this beautiful entity that just can't help but attract the things that are good for it and good for the rest of the world. So, and I see love coming in. You can't see it right now, but it's coming, and it's going to be surprising. Yeah. So hang in there, sweetheart. You're doing just great. You're doing just great. All right. Yeah. I know sometimes it feels like a long time in coming. All right, Athena, let's see. So it's not really Athena, it's Jason. Hi, Jason. And Jason is asking around career. Okay, so this is for Jason, not Athena. You're so welcome, Shawana. Thank you for being here, dear. And just have faith in yourself. You got this. Whatever it is you're working on, you're going in the right path, right direction. And again, the thing I love most about you, my dear, is that you're just always willing to look on the bright side. Another song, really? Always look on the bright side of life. Da-da, ba-da, 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 right? Yeah, so I just get the feeling that's sort of the way, and if you've lost that, if you need to just get back to that, okay? Yeah, but I don't think you have. I think that's something that's for you. All right, so now this was for Jason, right? Jason Ashcroft. Jason Ashcroft. All right. Let's see what it has to say for Jason. What is it with everybody in the whip today? Around Okay, yeah. If it's around career, crack that whip. Give your boss a slap, whatever. Step on a crack. Break your mama's back. When a problem comes along, you must whip it, for the cream sets on too long. You must whip it. When something's going wrong, you must whip it. Right? So whip it. into shape. Shape it up. Get straight. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. Right? So I'm going to say to you, whip it good. Career, it's time to get off the pot. Yeah, and hit that abundance, boy. And clear anything that is no longer serving you. As soon as you clear and reap, there'll be this room for this surprisingly good message to come through. And look, are you a entrepreneur, sweetheart? Jason, are you an entrepreneur? If you are, this is that card. This is the card of entrepreneurism, right? Being out there, taking care of yourself. Yeah. Educate yourself on what it is you'd like to do, and your dreams will come true. And people are going to love you doing it. And you're going to love you doing it. Okay? So, whip it good. And I'll end on that one. Whip it good. Love it. All right, Jason, you go for it, man. It's all up to you. All right, Michelle. I've got Michelle and then Carmela, and then that's all I've got on my list. Like I said, I'll do one last call. If you would like a reading, just go ahead and type it in there. And Carmela, you're up after Michelle Brian Anderson. Okay. All right, Spirit. A message from Spirit. You know, I have these beautiful cards. They're angel cards, and there's nothing more spiritual to me than a bunch of angel cards. So I'm going to go ahead and see what they want me to pull for you. Okay, let me go ahead. They're really pretty cards. They're called Wings of Wisdom, and I think it's they're some of the nicest cards out there. So I will share that with you. Michelle Brian Anderson. Whoops, and thanks for being so patient. All right. Yeah. Bye, Miss Charlotte. Thanks for hanging out, sweetheart. Oh, no way. This is so crazy. So before I started, I pulled the peacock, and I just didn't get to it because I don't know. I didn't get to it in the beginning. And then, of course, which one do I just pull again? Peacock. So hopefully, Michelle Brian Anderson, this is what you're hoping to hear. So peacock, look at how beautiful that is. First of all, just gorgeous. It says, overcoming negativity, divine beauty, you are worthy. I see the divine beauty within me and share it freely for the greatest good. Your spirit guides, and isn't that what you asked for, are bringing you a message of love, faith, and protection. Now is a fertile time to pray and receive loving, empowering, effective responses from the universe. Trust the divine completely. Allow it to draw out the depths of your beauty, grace, and sacred purpose. Rise above petty agendas and refuse to engage in ego-driven interactions. Instead, affirm and express yourself from the heart. You can develop spiritual vision, inner sight, psychic awareness, and channel divine energies for guidance and healing. You will overcome any effects of poisonous behavior from your past through spiritual intervention and grace. Your soul is gifted with the being able to create resplendent beauty in this world. Wow. Well, if that's not a message from Spirit, I don't know what is. That was beautiful. I love it. And what was that? He said, thank you was really weird. I have to go back and cut it out during the reading. Oh, it cut out during the reading. Of course it did, because the energy was probably pretty intense over there. Hopefully you got the message though. You're welcome. Yep, you're welcome so much. So again, overcome that negativity, divine beauty, and you are worthy. The affirmation being, I see the divine beauty within me and share it freely for the greatest good. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you have heard that too. All right. And then the last person I have here, and again, I'm last calling, is Carmela. I think Carmela said, Let's see. What did Carmela say? Where did she go? And reading by Paris? You kind of skimming my guests here today? Well, feel free to go get a reading by Paris. I'm sure she's wonderful, even though it's not something I would do on her channel. All right. So in the present time and upcoming love, family direction towards where? All right. Let's see. What is it that I would love? Let's do let's do Lenormand, because again, it might be my last reading here, and yeah. I like the fact that there's a love card. All right, Carmela, are you still here, my dear? This one's for Carmela. And we can see how I can compare to reading by Paris. I wonder how much you charge. All right. Carmela, coming up in love. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, again, with the whip and the birds and the bouquet and you growing into all you can be. So I'm going to say that you also have something coming. And this is kind of interesting because, not to get sexual on everybody, but that's basically what that means. When you have the flower and the snake next to each other like that, this is you've got a quite a love, a gift. It's a loving gift that's coming your way. Yeah, and it's really everything you've been dreaming of for your family and and growth. Yeah. And it might even be okay. And so what I'm hearing is that, but right now, that this is why you're getting the whip. Right now, you're not in that position. Right now, you're not there. And so what you need to do is put an ending to what's going on right now in your home and family. And again, just for entertainment purposes only, please don't make any decisions based on anything I say here. Okay. I'm doing it right now, my dear Carmela. So you can always go back to, yeah. So I'm hearing that quickly put an ending to what's going on and take that path that shows itself to you, and that's what's really going to bring you love and your best friend in life and sunshine. And it's going to come from a really surprising letter from a partner. Yeah, from this partner who winds up, and it just comes out of left field. It's nothing that you're thinking will happen. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Mama Bear. Thanks for hanging out so long, my sweet. Really nice to see you. And I think I'm on with Tarot Stash and Jane on Monday morning at 11. So please come and join us then. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, so Carmela, I see some wonderful things happening for you, but you've got to cut out what exists right now. And it's going to feel like it's not something you want to do. Yeah, but you've got to. Yeah. And again, entertainment purposes only, okay? Yeah. All right. Well, I think that is it, my sweets. I don't think I missed anybody. Nope, haven't missed anybody. Last call. I'll go ahead. How about if I do one last little Lenormand for the group? I'll put it up for a group reading. All right, one last group reading. And again, thanks so much. Hey, Pamela, so glad you're here, my dear. All right, a little group reading for everybody. And maybe a quick message from Mother Earth. She's been not saying too much lately to me. I haven't really been digging into that bag of tricks too much. It's not feeling as called for some reason. It's been away and sick. so nice to be feeling so much better. All right. Let's see what Zina and our spirit guides have to say. All right, so it's about clearing the way, right? Make sure you just clear anything that is no longer serving you, and take what you've reaped, right? That's so important. When you sow, it's not there for nothing, right? You sow to reap, and so, but you can't sow again until you've reaped. It's an unending cycle, right? An unending cycle. So don't forget that it applies in pretty much everything in life, right? In everything in life. So, yep. And yeah, exactly. And that's what leads to growth. So it's the clearing, the reaping, the sowing, and knowing that that's what we signed on for, even those endings that we're not quite as fond of, that lead to the abundance and that are truly the gift. Yeah. And when you accept it, listen to this, when you accept the gift quickly, it leads to stability. And when you take the pathway that's led before you, when you trust it, it will always lead to joy and the partying times, right? The times of gathering. And when you don't know what's coming, trust in yourself. Trust in what you know to be true about you and who you are at the core of your being, because that's where the love comes from. Yeah. And I'll just keep going. And that it's really lucky to be able to follow your dreams, no matter how long it takes. Not everybody's as lucky as that. Yeah. There are a million more messages in here for us. Let's see. Yep. And that new beginnings for you are key. They just are. And that if you manifest your partners, right? Take those new beginnings, manifest your partners as being loyal and true. Manifest your partners as being loyal and true. And your new projects will always be guided by spirit and the ability to express yourself with love to your fellow human beings. So yeah, I love it. I love Lenormand. Lenormand seriously is one of my favorite things. Yeah. We loving the education that's written there. And that it helps put closure to the things that bite and trouble you, right? And that that's the mountains that are the actual promise, and that's what allows things to move quickly. When you accept the mountains as being the proposal, right? You go, yep, I'm putting on my backpack, tying my shoes, and I'm going for it, because abundance in the place you're most comfortable is what's written. It's what's written. It's where you're supposed to be. We're all supposed to be abundant in family and love and the perfect place. We're all supposed to be able to find that, right? I love it. Lenormand. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And then how about just one last tiny little message from Mother Earth? One last little message from Mother Earth. What she got to say? What are some things that we could do? Oh, here she goes. What are some things that we could do to help these next few? My goodness. Well, she's giving us big warnings here that poisoning, the changing climate, the chaos that seems to be going on. We need to use our senses. It's really important that we use our senses when these things come up, and that the snail is the one that carries its home with it, right? It has to take good care of everything because it's always got its home on its back, and that's the key. To think that you're here to serve the earth itself, right? Using all your faculties with all these things that are going wrong. It's time for those of us in the know who do carry our homes on our backs, right? We're ready to go at a moment's notice, realize that things are changing. Yeah. And that the key, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. The key is that it's the wringing of hands, right? You've got to just pick up and yeah, use all your faculties. Realize that it really does matter that, what you're surrounding yourself with and how you're building your home is important to success. And that the key, when you are wringing your hands, everybody else is wringing their hands. You need to bring it to the table. Yeah. And again, this is like the third time I've received that little, we're not getting along right now. We're just not getting along right now. Yep. And we're going to have to come to a still point. That it's really not going to, that this has to become this. Do you see how it's the same thing? It's just that it's not at this time. Yeah. Yep. Life is about the struggle. Look, even right there. And that the key is to remember that you have everything you need. You can use all your faculties. You've got everything you need. And the key is to be a little upset about what's going on right now. About the poisoning, the climate change, the political chaos, the splitting apart needs to become the single point. Yeah, well, I agree with her. I do. Well, let's do our best to wring our hands and be unhappy enough that we make a change, right? Be unhappy enough that we make a change about what's going on here. Well, that's interesting. I haven't talked to her in a while, and she's basically still saying the same thing. I don't know how good that is for us. Is what it is, right? Is what it is. I love it. Oh, well, thank you all so very much for being here with me today. I just had a lovely, lovely time, and I hope you did too. Yeah. And don't forget, if you would like a private reading, where did that go? Right here. You're welcome to go ahead and contact me at zinasplacetarot@gmail.com. And we can get into the down and dirty of stuff if you like, right? Always nice to be face to face and getting into stuff. Yeah. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, that's always important too. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take off. I will be on Gerald's show on Monday morning with Jane the Seeker Tarot, which should be super, super fun. And yeah, all right, here comes my little outro. I'm going to say to Pamela, this one's for you, my dear. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for being here.
Say night and night and kiss